Hello, beautiful mamas. Hey, I'm Dawn Humphrey, and I'm the CEO and creator of Blessed Boss Mompreneurs. And today I'm going to give you 8 words to remove from your vocabulary. Say hello as you pop on. Let me know if you hear me okay. And if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Real quick, who am I? If you're new to the group, I have 15 plus years of sales and marketing and experience in owning my own business and being an entrepreneur. So now my passion is to help busy moms to scale their business so they can enjoy more time freedom and do the things they truly love. Okay? And it's been said that you can tell a lot about a person from the first 3 minutes of speaking with them. And how is that possible? It's all in the language and the words that we use. We can actually change as a result of how we think and speak. Since our languages directly affects how we think and feel, it's important that we don't use disempowering words. In Proverbs 18:21, it says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof." The good thing is that we can switch all this around. If our bodies react poorly to stress and negative thinking, they can also become stronger and more healthier as a result of positive thinking. So this is powerful. Okay, so here's the 8 words that you can remove from your vocabulary and why. Okay, the first, number one, is I should. Should is an interesting word. When you say, you should do something, you're saying that you haven't done something yet and you feel bad about, yourself for not doing it, or so about yourself, so you should do it. We live with a lot of shoulds. We should go to church. We should visit our sick relative in the hospital. We should do this. We should do that. Get rid of that word and either, do the task you think you should, or be okay with not doing it at all. Okay? Number two, I can't. Saying you can't do something is a sure way to ensure your failure to achieve such a task. Like Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your mind will believe the words you say and the thoughts you think. So choose them wisely. Number three is I hope. When you say I hope, you're saying, without knowing it, that you have no control over the situation. You're essentially giving up all your power to affect change. When you replace hope with the word no, you'll find that you start to feel like you're in control again. So don't hope for things to be a certain way. No, they will be. Okay? Number four, I have to. This is a phrase I have removed from my vocabulary almost completely. Being aware of what I'm saying and how I'm thinking is definitely helping me with this. I usually replace the phrase of I have to with I get to, or I'm going to. Okay? Have to implies that you don't have control over your schedule and you're a victim to whatever restrictions has been placed on your time schedule for that day. It also makes everything seem a lot harder. Try this out. It is so powerful. Say, I get to take my kids to school. I get to work on this project. I get to, takes all the hardness out of it and puts in a positive way to look at everything. So remember to use get to instead of have to. Okay? Number five, I'll try. Like Yoda says, there is not a try. There's a do or don't do, not try. You either do things or you don't do things. Trying is irrelevant. When you say you're going to try to do something, you're telling yourself it's okay if I don't do it. Okay? It's okay to not do things and not be tied down to your schedule. Being a person of your word is challenging, but when you remove the word try from your vocabulary, you'll find that you feel so much more empowered. You can replace the try with I get to. Okay? Number six, I've got a problem. We don't have problems, we have challenges, and we have obstacles. Sometimes I'll change problems into situation. Okay? As people who take ultimate responsibility for everything we do in life, we don't have problems. We just have challenges that we must overcome. So I highly encourage you to remove this from your vocabulary. There is no problems. A problem is simply our interpretation of a neutral event. It's a story we tell ourselves and we live out. We create problems in our minds. Actually, problems don't exist. When you see that you have a challenge you must overcome instead of a problem that can be permanent, you realize that they're, just a temporary obstacle designed to get you where you need to be. Okay? All right, number 7. When you use the word but, but is the number 7. It becomes a connector word that negates whatever was used before. So, for example, if you were to say, I really like fall, but it gets so cold so fast, okay? It nullifies the positive statement before it, okay? It leaves the impression in the mind of the listener that you don't like fall at all. And it's the exact opposite effect if you were to say, I really like fall and it's challenging for me to deal with the weather getting colder. Okay, this phrase is a much better way, and not only for you, but the listeners. Okay, and okay, so if any of this landed for you, if you got positive, like a light bulb went off, and this is landing for you, and you're thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but Dawn, I don't know what the next, my first step is, then reach out to me. We can connect and create a plan of action, steps for you. I can help you discover what's holding you back and help you discover your true potential and purpose. You see, most people who experience anxiety and depression experience this because they've not yet discovered their purpose for their lives. And you need just to create that consistent movement to discover your purpose and create a plan. And once you do this, you'll have so much passion, so much peace, and you'll get to experience that true joy. Okay? And let's see if anybody's in the comments. Okay. All right. And also, if you haven't not yet checked out my book, you can do so by going on Amazon.com and just do a simple search for Have You Fallen Down? I'll put the link in the comments. And in my book, I help you rekindle your faith and how to truly feel joy every day. My hope for this book is to inspire people to know their true worth and learn how they are special and unique and how to find your true purpose. So check that out on Amazon. It's a simple search, Have You Fallen Down? And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I hope this blessed you today and create an amazing day. Life is now. Be blessed.